Quiet, numbskulls. I'm broadcasting.
All right, let's take it from the top again. Places. Action.
Well, let's see. We have on the bags, we have who's on first, what's on second, I don't know is on third.
That's what I want to find out.
I say who's on first, what's on second, I don't know's on third.
Are you the manager?
Yes.
You going to be the coach, too?
Yes.
And you know the fellow's name?
Well, I should.
Well, then who's on first?
Yes.
I mean the fellow's name.
Who?
The guy on first.
Who?
The first baseman.
Who?
The guy playing
Who
first.
is on first?
I'm asking you who's on first.
That's the man's name.
That's whose name?
Yes.
Well, go ahead and tell me.
That's it.
That's who?
Yes.
Join us for another voyage back in time on Classic Radio Rewind. From adventures to westerns, from comedy to sci-fi, this is your ticket to Theater of the Mind. Without any further ado, here's your host for Classic Radio Rewind, Barry Slinker.
Thank you, Dex Rowe, for that, and welcome to this week's Classic Radio Rewind. Classic Radio Rewind is brought to you each week by us here at the WOTR Radio Network. Your home of 4 streaming old-time radio stations heard 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Absolutely free. No sign up, no need to do anything but click and listen. Now on to this week's podcast. Later we'll hear from the Charlie McCarthy Show from 1943. But coming up right now, we're going to listen to Let George Do It, starring Bob Bailey. In this series audition episode, George Valentine's first client, Mr. Winters, is murdered in George's office. Shortly after, the body vanishes, followed by the sudden disappearance of both Mrs. Winters and George's secretary. For May 14th, 1946, this is Bob Bailey in Let George Do It with the episode titled The First Client.
Standard of California invites you to
Let George Do It.
What's the quickest starting, smoothest running gasoline on the road today? Chevron Supreme. Faster pickup, too. Take a tip, friends, and fill up with Chevron Supreme at your nearest Chevron gas station, garage, or standard station. Start down the highway or in traffic, and you'll be thankful for a tank full of Chevron Supreme gasoline. George Valentine has been out of uniform only a few weeks. Blessed with an abundance of energy, an adventuresome spirit, and not too much money, he has sunk his last dime in office rent, a few pieces of furniture, and an ad in the classified section of the daily paper. An ad which reads, "Do you have a crime that needs solving? Do you have a dog that needs walking? Do you have a wife that needs spanking? Let George do it." Now, 3 days have passed, and George, sitting on his swivel chair with his feet up on the desk, is still anxiously waiting for a client. Suddenly, the door bursts open.
Mr. Valentine?
Yes?
Mr. George Valentine?
Yes, come right in. Have a seat. Oh, here, take this one. It's softer.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, don't mention it. Have a cigar?
Huh?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're too young. Wait a minute. Here, have a chocolate bar with almonds.
Oh, thank you.
Now then, what can I do for you?
Well, I came to work for you.
Work? Oh, I thought you were a client.
Oh, no, sir. Well, that's all right. I'll get it.
Hey, wait a minute.
Good morning. Let George do it.
How do you like that?
Well, I can make an appointment for you. I'm Mr. Valentine's confidential assistant.
That's nice to know.
Well, if you're that close, then come right up, Mr. Winters. Goodbye, sir.
Now, look here, Bottom Button.
I'm Sonny Brooks. You can call me Sonny.
Well, now, look here, Sonny. Who hired you?
Oh, I come with the office. You see, Caleb the elevator man is my friend. He knew I was looking for a job, so he said, "Sonny, whoever gets that office gets you, too."
Yeah, well, you're too young, Sonny. Things may get a little rough around here.
Oh, that's okay, sir. I'm a very rugged character. Now then, Mr. Winters will be here soon.
Winters, the mystery writer?
Yes, sir. Jonathan Winters. He just phoned.
Oh.
We can discuss my salary later. I'll go on the payroll as of today.
Whether I like it or not, huh?
Well, I have a feeling you're going to become very fond of me, sir. I grow on people.
Yeah, like a wart. Okay, Sonny, call an employment agency and get me a secretary.
Well, that won't be necessary, sir.
Why? Don't tell me you type also.
No, but my sister does.
Your sister?
Claire. She'll be here soon to start to work.
Say, does your whole family go with this office?
Well, I don't have much of a family. There's just Claire and me.
Oh, that's tough, kid. But you're lucky. I haven't even got a sister. Tell you what, maybe we can sort of look after each other. How about it, huh?
Oh, that'll be swell, Mr. Valentine. I'll be glad to take care of you, sir.
You're okay, Sonny.
Well, you like Claire, too. She's prettier than I am.
Oh, perfect. It doesn't matter if she can type or take dictation, just so she's prettier than you are.
Mr. Valentine?
Oh, yes, Mr. Winters. Come right in.
Mr. Valentine, I'm here because...
Oh, it doesn't matter what the job is, Mr. Winters. I'm your man. Just throw your problem in my lap and I'll come up with the right answer.
Mr. Valentine, I'm about to be murdered.
Hell, now, don't take it too seriously. A lot of people... Murdered?
Murdered?
You're joking, I hope.
I'm not joking.
Oh, well, that's a little out of my line, Mr. Winters. I mean, that is, well,
Mr. Valentine, I have been murdered.
Suffering cats.
Oh, well, don't stand there, Sonny. Do something. Call somebody. The police, the fire department. Yeah, I'll get a doctor. And Sonny.
Yeah, Mr. Valentine?
Don't get excited. Look at me. I'm perfectly cool.
Going up, miss?
Is Mr. Valentine's office in this building?
5th floor. Step in.
Oh, thank you.
You're Claire, ain't you?
Why, how did
Oh,
you know?
family resemblance. You look like Sonny. Nice boy, Sonny.
I think so. Of course, I'm prejudiced. You know what sisters are like.
Yes, I'm the same way about Georgie.
Georgie? You don't mean Mr. Valentine?
Of course I do. Known him for years. Used to work for his father. Georgie and me got to be good friends on account of his curls.
Curls?
He must have been all of 4 years. Had the prettiest long curls you ever did see.
Really?
Yes, I talked his ma into having them cut off. Georgie and me have been close friends ever since.
I can understand that.
Hey, you gonna go to work for him?
Well, I'm going to apply for the job.
Well, you keep an eye on him, hear me?
Well,
You know that boy never thinks to eat unless someone reminds him. Oh, this is the 5th floor.
Oh.
And don't let his talk fool you. He tries to act hard-boiled, but I know Georgie. Underneath it all, he's still a little boy with them pretty long curls. The first door to your left. Oh, there he is now.
Caleb, get a doctor up here right away.
Eye, ear, nose, or stomach?
I don't care. Just get a doctor.
I'll get Dr. Mack. He took very good care of you that time you had that cold, remember?
Mr. Valentine.
Well?
Is anything wrong?
Oh, no, nothing trifling. Now, run along, sweetheart. And if you're a client, come back tomorrow, will you?
I'm Claire Brooks, Sonny's sister.
Yeah, well, come back tomorrow.
Mr. Valentine.
Well?
You're going to interview me for the job whether you like it or not. I spent 10 cents on bus fare to come here.
Look, here's a dime. Now be a good girl and beat it.
I certainly will. I wouldn't work for you if you offered me $1,000 a week to sit behind a desk and do nothing but powder my nose.
You could stand a little powder at that.
Oh, you...
Wait a minute. You had any experience as a secretary?
Of course.
Can you mend socks?
Men's socks.
Iron shirts, sew buttons, cook breakfast over a can of Sterno?
Mr. Valentine, are you looking for a secretary or a wife?
Oh, a secretary. I'm still a bachelor. Knock on wood. Had one close call, though, but I got away from her. Lucky guy.
Lucky girl.
Say, you're all right. Okay, you're hired.
Thank you.
Now give me back that dime.
What about salary?
Well, we'll discuss that after I collect my first client.
How do I know you'll ever get a first client?
My first client? Oh, I've got one now. I don't know what I'm going to do with him, but I've got him. Come on in and see for yourself. That gentleman stretched out on the floor is my first... Sonny!
Yeah, Mr. Valentine?
Where is he? Where's the body? Where's Mr. Winters?
Suffering cats, Mr. Valentine. He's gone.
Makes sense, will you? Mr. Winters couldn't have just disappeared into thin air.
It's like I told you, Mr. Valentine. I went into the waiting room to phone the police, and the next thing I knew, you were out here yelling for me.
Look, this window is open.
What of it?
Well, don't you see? It leads to the fire escape.
Yeah, and this door leads to a closet, and that door leads to a... Well, never mind.
Will you be serious? Mr. Winters was shot.
Well?
Maybe his murderer followed him here to your office. Maybe he hid out on the fire escape listening. Then when you left the office, he dragged the body out.
I'll bet Sis is right.
Sure.
Oh, look, kids, we haven't got time to puzzle over it now. I'm in a jam. The police will be here any minute.
The police?
Of course. Sonny phoned them. I'll look pretty silly trying to explain that the body disappeared. My first case, and I make a mess of it.
Oh, don't get discouraged, Mr. Valentine.
Well, to tell you the truth, Sonny, I don't know what to do next. I haven't even got a clue.
Still a little boy in curls.
Curls? Oh, Caleb's been talking to you, huh? He's a swell old gentleman, but don't take him too serious.
Why not?
Well, he thinks I know all the answers. And look at me.
Mr. Valentine, why don't you go out and find a clue?
Find one? Where?
Well, did Mr. Winters have a family?
Well, I don't. Hey, wait a minute. I've seen pictures of his wife in society papers.
Good.
Oh, Claire, you're wonderful. Hey, remind me to raise your salary.
What salary?
Well, when you get one, remind me to raise it. See you later.
Where are you going, Mr. Valentine?
To Mr. Winter's home. And when the police come, stall them.
But, Mr. Valentine, what'll I tell them?
Tell them nothing. You've got charm, haven't you? Well, use it.
Mr. Valentine, I've got to know. What do you think happened to my husband?
Now, just take it easy, Mrs. Winters.
Oh, I was afraid something would happen to him.
Why?
Well, he was so worried. I thought it was because his writing wasn't going too well. He hadn't been able to write anything in a long time.
Oh, your husband is the famous mystery writer, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, I've read some of his stuff. The Case of the Body in the Bathtub, Murder Has the Hiccups.
And this is his study.
Oh. Say, quite a layout. What are all these papers?
His manuscript. He was working on The Lost Corpse.
The Lost Corpse? Cute title.
Oh, it wasn't coming easy. He knew it had to be good, or it'd mean the end of... Mr. Valentine, what are you looking for in that wastepaper basket?
Well, I don't know exactly. I just got a hunch.
I want the truth. Was he murdered?
Relax, Mrs. Winters, relax. The very best man in town is on the job.
Who?
Who? Well, me, of course. Is this The Lost Corpse?
Put that manuscript down. Don't look at it.
Why not?
Oh, I'm sorry. Just a superstition. Jonathan never wanted anyone to read what he was working on.
Oh. Then, of course, you haven't read this.
No, certainly not.
Did your husband have any domestic trouble?
Domestic trouble? Jonathan was devoted to me.
Was? Why the past tense?
Well, I don't know what I'm saying.
Mrs. Winters?
Yes, what is it?
There's a policeman downstairs. He wants to talk to you.
A policeman?
I'll be right down.
Yeah, well, look, Mrs. Winters, you haven't seen me, understand?
But why?
Your husband trusted me. Why don't you try it?
Well, all right, Mr. Valentine.
Look, any way I can get out of here without going down the stairs?
Yes, that door leads to my husband's private elevator. It'll take you to the back entrance.
Say, he thought of everything.
He liked to come and go without disturbing the rest of the household.
A clever man. Okay, Mrs. Winters, I'll get in touch with you tomorrow.
Tomorrow? You mean you'll have news for me?
Well, maybe it'll be news to you. And then again, Mrs. Winters, maybe it won't.
Mr. Valentine, what's the idea of dragging me out here in the middle of the night?
Keep your pretty little mouth shut, will you, Claire?
What is this place, anyway?
The back entrance to the Winters' home.
Haven't they got a front entrance?
Sure, but we're not using it. We're here to steal something.
Steal? I'm supposed to be a secretary, not a second-story man.
Keep quiet.
Mr. Valentine, I quit.
Yeah, some other time. Now step into that elevator.
An elevator? Where will this thing take us?
Up to Mr. Winters' workroom.
It's pitch black in here. I don't feel safe.
I'm here.
That's what I mean.
Shh. Now keep quiet.
Oh!
What's the matter?
You don't have to hold my hand.
I'm not holding your hand.
Well, someone is.
Don't scream. I've got him covered. Put him up, you.
Get that gun out of my ribs.
Sonny!
I told you to go home.
I have a feeling you're going to be very glad I'm along, Mr. Valentine. You might need me.
Yeah, like I need two heads.
You could use two.
Now, both of you stay right here. I know where the desk is.
Well, what do you want in there?
I've got to get the lost corpse.
Lost corpse?
You mean you think Mr. Winters' body's in there?
Yeah. No, the manuscript of his book. Now, keep quiet. Don't make a sound.
Oh! Mr. Valentine, what was that?
Just an old shin of mine.
Hey, I hear somebody coming up the stairs.
Okay, kids, we can beat it now. Everything's under control. I've got the lost corpse.
Is it a good story, Mr. Valentine?
Mm-hmm.
Aren't you going to let us read it?
Mrs. Winters wouldn't approve.
Oh? What's she like? Is she attractive?
Never mind Mrs. Winters. What about the lost corpse?
Well, it's a very unusual story about a man and his wife.
How original.
The wife would like to give him the gate, but she hasn't any money of her own.
Mm-hmm.
However, she stands to collect a lot if her husband ever kicks the bucket.
Is there a murder?
Natch. The husband is shot, but he manages to make his way to a private investigator's office.
Huh? Is that in the story?
Sure.
But that's what Mr. Winters did.
The husband tells the investigator he's about to be murdered.
Hey, that's what he told you.
Then he collapses. When the investigator steps out of his office, the wounded man disappears.
Just like Mr. Winters did.
Well, that's what actually happened.
It is? Well, what do you know about that?
Well, go on, Mr. Valentine. Then what?
Well, later the guy returns to his wife and he says, "You thought you killed me, but I'm not dead yet. You...
Yes, go on.
Well, that's all. That's as far as Mr. Winters got with his story.
No wonder Mrs. Winters didn't want you to read it. It's a story of their life.
It shows she's guilty. She killed her husband.
Georgie. Say, Georgie.
Oh, yeah, Caleb, what do you want?
Now, where's Mrs. Winters? Is she all right now?
Mrs. Winters? What are you talking about?
Well, I left her in your waiting room. She came to see you.
Oh, when was this?
A few minutes ago. She acted kind of funny, like maybe she was sick.
Come on. There's not a sign of her. Caleb, are you sure you left Mrs. Winters here in my waiting room?
Mr. Valentine, look, on the table.
A woman's purse.
With initials on it, M.W.
M.W. Marcia Winters.
Sure.
Do you think the same thing happened to her, Mr. Valentine? Someone followed her here and hid out on the fire escape?
No, I don't think so. She heard us talking. She knew we thought she was guilty.
Oh, of course.
All right, Caleb, thanks a lot.
Well, that's all right, Georgie. Call me if you need any help.
Say, how are you two at playing games?
Games at a time like this?
Look, Sonny, you be Sonny. I'll be George Valentine. And Claire, you be Mr. Winters.
What?
Now, Claire, step outside the office. Give us a few minutes, then come in and say you expect to be murdered.
Oh, I get it. You want to reenact the crime.
Haha, smart boy. Okay, Claire, get going.
First I'm a second story man, and now I'm an actress. I quit.
Oh, go on. Claire, be a good sport. Humor me.
I said I quit.
Yeah, well, we haven't got time now. You can quit tomorrow.
Oh, all right. But you can think of the silliest things.
Now what'll we do, Mr. Valentine?
Huh? Just exactly what we did when Mr. Winters first stepped into this office. Okay, Claire, come on in.
I don't think she heard you.
All right, Claire, we're ready. What's the matter with her?
I'll get her. Claire, you can come in now.
Claire, where is she?
Suffering cats. What a mess. Now my sister's disappeared.
Well, now Claire has disappeared. We'd better give George a couple of minutes to think of some way out of this. Ever notice how it sometimes takes a couple of days to get accustomed to a change in climate? But not everyone knows that a change in climate or altitude can affect the way a gasoline performs in a car. You'll never have reason to notice it either if you drive on Chevron Supreme. That's because this great premium gasoline is tailored to each different climate and altitude zone in the West. Wherever you go, you get a Chevron Supreme that gives you the same fast starts, the same flashing pickup and eager power. Why not give it a try? Just stop at any Chevron gas station, garage, or standard station.
You'll be thankful for a tank full of Chevron Supreme gasoline. Faster starting, quicker pickup with Chevron Supreme gasoline.
Well, George doesn't seem to have gotten very far in his solution of this case. First, a murdered man disappeared from right under his nose. Then the murdered man's wife mysteriously departed, and now his secretary has vanished into thin air.
Are you just going to sit here in your office, Mr. Valentine? Aren't you going to do anything? She's my sister. She's the only sister I've got.
No, take it easy, Sonny. If I thought anything had happened to Claire, I'd be out searching every house in this town.
Well, then where is she?
Well, she couldn't take it, that's all, so she quit, walked out on us. I can't say I blame her.
That doesn't sound like Claire.
Georgie?
Yeah, Caleb?
You haven't had your dinner yet. Don't you think you better go out and get something to eat?
Oh, not now, Caleb.
You could leave by the fire escape.
The fire escape?
A police car just stopped in front.
Oh.
Suffering cats, the police.
Get yourself a nice, juicy steak.
Yeah, that's just what I'll do. Come on, Sonny. Go down there and stall him, Caleb.
Oh, I intend to. Now, you take your time and digest your dinner. Did you hear me?
Yeah, sure. Let's go, Sonny. The fire escape. Oh, and Sonny.
Yeah, Mr. Valentine?
Better bring Mrs. Winters' purse along with you.
Mr. Valentine, but aren't you going to stop and get something to eat?
Yeah, that's the trouble with women. As soon as the going gets a little tough, they walk out on you.
Didn't you promise Caleb you'd get yourself a steak? Boy, a big, beautiful steak.
But you're right, Sonny. She is.
She is, sir?
Much prettier than you.
Mr. Valentine, if we're not going to eat, we can't just drive around all night. We've got to find out who murdered Mr. Winters and what they did with his body, and where Mrs. Winters disappeared to and what happened to Claire. Isn't that right, sir?
And she's very intelligent. That is, for a woman.
Mr. Valentine.
Oh, okay, Sonny. Look at the address on that letter.
What letter, sir?
The one in Mrs. Winters' purse.
Is there a letter in here?
Well, didn't you notice it when Claire opened the purse?
No, sir. Oh, here it is. It's addressed to Mrs. Marcia Winters, 300 Pepper Tree Lane, Cedarhurst.
Uh-huh.
Hey, that's in the country.
Yeah, they must have a country home, too.
Cedarhurst. Yeah, that's out on Highway 6, right near you. Hey, we're on Highway 6. We're headed toward Cedarhurst now.
Brilliant deduction, Sonny. I'll increase your ration of bubble gum.
I filled her up, sir. Oil, water.
No, thanks.
Wash your windshield.
No, don't bother. I washed it once and I couldn't do a thing with it.
Don't get many customers around here at night. Pretty deserted road.
Yeah. I'll bet we're the first car you've seen this evening.
That's right. Oh, except for that cab.
Cab? With a woman in it?
Now, how'd you guess it?
Hey, I'll bet it was Mrs. Winters.
Hang on, Sonny. We're getting warm.
Is this it, Mr. Valentine?
Now, careful. Don't make any noise.
There's a light inside the cabin.
And a woman. See her moving around?
Oh, yeah. I can make out her shadow now.
All right, Sonny, you stay out here.
Mr. Valentine.
I'm sorry, Sonny, but there may be trouble. I can't let anything happen to you.
Oh, but I'm in this with you.
Look, don't you remember? I was going to look out for you.
Yeah, but you may need me. Jeepers, Mr. Valentine.
All right, Sonny, you win. But stick close to me, understand?
Yes, sir. Are we gonna just walk right in?
No, of course not. That's no fun. What would they do in a mystery show?
They'd climb in a window.
Then we'll climb in a window.
Mr. Valentine, she turned off the light. Shall I go in first?
No, you get in back of me. Let me handle this.
Yes, sir.
Take it easy, Sonny.
I'm okay.
Oh!
I've got her.
Let go!
No, you don't. Just stay right here.
You're hurting me.
Turn the light on, Sonny.
Yes, sir.
Let's see what we bagged.
Claire!
Well, if it isn't second story Clarissa.
You have to be so rough. I bet you cracked 2 ribs.
I'm sorry, I don't know my own strength.
Well, now that you see who I am, you don't have to keep on holding me.
No, but it's fun.
Claire, what are you doing here?
Well, she saw the address on the letter, so she decided to follow the clue.
Yeah, but why didn't she let us in on it?
She thought I was a dope, Sonny, so she took over.
You know all the answers, don't you?
Not quite. What happened when you got here?
Nothing. The place looked deserted. I crawled in the window, too.
No one here?
I couldn't see anyone.
Are you sure?
Of course, but, well, I've had the strangest feeling.
Yeah?
As though someone's been watching me.
Mm-hmm. Stay here with Sonny. I'll look around.
Suffering cat, sis, you sure had me scared.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sonny, but Mr. Valentine didn't seem to be making any effort to solve the case.
Don't kid yourself. He just keeps things to himself.
Well, everything seems to be in apple pie order.
Hey, listen.
Sonny, Claire, stand back there in the corner. I'll cover the door.
Be careful, Mr. Valentine.
Do I detect concern in your voice?
Well, I don't want to see you get shot right in front of me.
Then close your eyes. Good evening, Mrs. Winters.
Oh,
May I present my 2 assistants, Claire and Sonny Brooks?
how did you know I'd come here? What do you want?
Oh, just want to make talk.
Mr. Valentine, you've got to believe me. I'm not like the woman in his story. I love Jonathan.
Uh-huh. And you're the girl who never reads his manuscripts until they're finished.
Well, Oh, go ahead. Turn me over to the police. I don't care what happens anymore.
That's as good as a confession, Mr. Valentine.
Well, I'm in no mood for confessions. Come on, we're going to play a little game.
Oh, not again.
Sonny, you keep an eye on Mrs. Winters. Now, don't let her leave.
Don't worry. I won't try to run away.
Okay, Claire, you're the wife in the lost corpse.
More acting? I quit.
Tomorrow. Now then, I'll be the husband of Mr. Winters' story. Here are some lines for you to read, Claire.
You came all prepared, didn't you?
Is this stuff that you wrote, Mr. Valentine?
Well, of course. I'm a man of many talents. Now then, we'll skip to the part where I walk in wounded and say, "You thought you killed me, but I'm not dead yet." You think you can follow those lines?
I can read, if that's what you mean.
All set? Let's go. You thought you killed me, but I'm not dead yet.
No, I didn't shoot you. I swear I didn't.
But who'll believe you? The police? All the clues point to you.
Do you mean...
Yes, my dear. You wanted me out of the way. When you got your wish, I shot myself.
No.
I killed myself. But they'll think you're guilty. You'll pay for it.
I'll get a doctor.
Too late. Too late. Goodbye, my dear. Goodbye. Then I die.
What a performance.
I don't get it, Mr. Valentine.
You wrote this ending for his story, is that it?
Of course. What's a story without an ending?
I'll tell you what Mr. Valentine is getting at. He's trying to prove that my husband shot himself. Shot himself in such a way that it would look as though I murdered him. Why would Jonathan do such a thing? He knew that I loved him.
You don't have to put on an act for us, Mrs. Winters.
Why don't you turn her over to the police?
Now, just keep your shirt on, Sonny. And everybody stand where you are. Don't make a move. Understand?
What are you going to do?
You'll see.
Mr. Valentine, why are you opening that door?
Well, we're going to have some company.
Company? Then somebody is hiding in here.
Okay, you can come on now.
Who are you calling?
Hey, you mean the police are here?
The police? You've set a trap for me.
Come on out, Mr. Winters.
Mr. Winters?
Huh? How did you know I was hiding in there?
Jonathan.
Well, how'd you like my way of ending your story, Mr. Winters?
It was very clever, Mr. Valentine.
Oh, Jonathan, you're not hurt. You weren't shot.
I'm terribly sorry you were worried, darling.
Hey, I don't get this.
Mr. Winters couldn't find an ending for his story, The Lost Corpse.
But how did you know that?
Searched his wastepaper basket, found it full of rejected endings.
That's quite right. Finally, I decided to do just what the hero in my book did. So I went to Mr. Valentine. You see, I saw his ad in the paper. Said he could solve anything.
Then, when he tried to go home and explain to you, Mrs. Winters, he saw the police there. So he came out here to hide.
Oh.
Right, Mr. Winters?
Absolutely right.
I knew I'd find him here. Then when I searched this cabin, I saw him hiding in the closet.
Well, why didn't you say something?
Oh, I wanted to put on a show for him.
Oh, Jonathan.
Oh, forgive me, darling.
Well, come on, kids. They don't need an audience.
Now, wait a minute, Mr. Valentine. I've got the ending to my story, thanks to you. And with all that publicity in the papers, it's sure to have a big sale. So, name your fee.
Oh, well, I don't know, Mr. Winters. I haven't really thought about it. I say an even grand.
Huh? Oh, yes. I'll send you a check in the morning.
Oh, no hurry, no hurry. I just happen to have a pen and a blank check with me, though. As a matter of fact, here it is, all made out. Just needs your signature, Mr. Winters.
Oh, yeah, yes, of course, well, certainly.
Suffering cats, $1,000.
There you are.
Thanks. Well, let's go, kids. Good night, Mr. Winters, and if you ever get stuck again...
I'll remember. Good night.
Good night.
Whew, what a day. Now I feel like collapsing. Sonny, come here and put your arm around me.
Oh, sure, sis.
Go away, Sonny. Let George do it.
Tonight, I'd like to play a little game with you, too. A word game. It's very simple. I say a word, and you pop out with the first thing it brings to your mind. All set? Okay, I'll say oil. I'll bet most of you immediately thought of slippery. And that's right. Oil is supposed to be slippery, but sometimes it can be too slippery and slide right off spots it's supposed to protect. This can be awfully dangerous to cars, so we gave RPM motor oil a special non-skid ingredient that makes it cling to engine wear points. That's why it sticks to hot spots on upper cylinder walls that other oils often leave bare and exposed to wear. Other compounds in RPM gently remove carbon, prevent corrosion, and sludge. Try this all-around car saver. Ask for RPM motor oil at any Standard station, Chevron gas station, or garage. And remember, fill up with Chevron Supreme, too.
You'll be thankful for a tank full of Chevron Supreme gasoline. Faster starting, quicker pickup with Chevron Supreme gasoline.
Next week at this time, George Valentine has a difficult problem thrust upon him. You'll probably hear him saying something like this.
You're Mrs. Wentworth?
The Mrs. Wentworth.
Oh, yes, first family.
Mr. Valentine, Someone very close to me is in serious trouble.
Oh, I see, Mrs. Wentworth. What's she done?
Well, it's what she might do. You see, she picks up things.
Picks up? Oh, a kleptomaniac.
I want you to watch her closely. Follow her everywhere. Come to my house this evening and I'll explain. Good afternoon, Mr. Valentine.
Good afternoon.
Mr. Valentine.
Yeah, Claire?
Mr. Valentine, don't look now, but your fountain pen is gone.
Let George Do It, starring Robert Bailey as George Valentine, is written by Pauline Hopkins and directed by Owen Vinson. Others in the cast were Shirley Mitchell as Claire, Eddie Firestone Jr. as Sonny, Joe Kearns as Caleb, Georgia Backus as Mrs. Winters, Howard McNear as Mr. Winters, and Horace Murphy as the filling station attendant. The music was composed and conducted by Charles Dant. Your announcer, John Heaston. Be with us next week when Standard of California invites you to
Let George Do It.
That was Bob Bailey and Let George Do It with the episode titled The First Client, as originally heard May 14th, 1946. Let George Do It was a drama series that aired from 1946 to 1953. Bob Bailey starred as George Valentine, a former soldier turned private detective. The show started as a comedy but later became a serious crime drama. Valentine found work through a newspaper ad offering his services for dangerous jobs. His secretary, Claire Brooks, helped manage cases, and he interacted with supporting characters like police officers and a handyman. The show was sponsored by Chevron and became popular in post-World War II America. Despite its success on radio, it never transitioned to television. We've got more Classic Radio Rewind coming up with The Charlie McCarthy Show when we return right after these messages.
You said you'd never buy your kid candy from the checkout aisle. Or forget extra diapers. And never give in to a meltdown. You'd never lick your thumb to clean their face. Never let them have too much screen time. And never bribe them for just one more bite. You say you'd never let them out in public without their hair brushed. Never, ever become a minivan mom. And you'd never give them your phone for a quiet dinner.
Calling, boss, work phone.
So when you say you'd never leave your child in a hot car, no, it can happen. Cars get hot fast, and kids can be at risk in temperatures as low as 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Never happens. Before you leave the car, always stop, look, lock. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Hi, we're the Goo Goo Dolls. We're fortunate that we can give our daughters everything they need to grow and learn. But not every child can focus on classes and play dates.
Nearly 13 million kids in the U.S. face hunger. That's 1 in 6. School lunch might be their only meal each day, and it's heartbreaking to imagine any child going to bed hungry. We're dreaming of a perfect day when kids can smile, play, and just be kids without worrying about where their next meal will come from. Feeding America is working to make that perfect day a reality.
Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste. That food is given to families and children in need. Being a kid should be about doing things that make an ordinary day extraordinary. Learning to play an instrument, building a sandcastle, hosting tea parties. Hunger should never be an obstacle to growing up.
You can help end childhood hunger in your community by visiting feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Out here, in the middle of all these acres, it can feel like you're the only person on Earth. And sometimes, that's how it feels when you're going through tough times. Stress builds up, you have trouble sleeping, maybe your mind is racing and you just don't feel like yourself. So what do? We get help. Lots of people are struggling with their mental health. It's more common than you think. The good news is, there are people in our community who are here for us when times are tough. Sometimes, just talking to someone can make all the difference in the world, so we don't feel so alone. One thing you can do is visit loveyourmindtoday.org for simple steps you can take to find the right solution for you. Whether it's hearing stories about what other people are going through or finding the resources we need to navigate the stresses in our lives. Visit loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
Welcome back to Classic Radio Rewind. I'm Barry Slinker. Coming up next, we're going to hear from the Charlie McCarthy Show starring Edgar Bergen and Charlie McCarthy with guests Bob Burns and Jane Powell. Charlie becomes a movie agent with 14-year-old Jane Powell as a client. From November 7th, 1943, this is the Charlie McCarthy Show with Charlie the movie agent.
Makers of Chase and Sanborn Coffee present Edgar Bergen, Mortimer Snerd, William Gaxton, Victor Moore, Ray Noble and his orchestra, the Pied Pipers, yours truly, Bill Goodwin, our very special guest, the Sage from Van Buren, Bob Burns, and Charlie McCarthy.
Now, everything is going to be all right, Jane, see?
But, Charlie, I don't think we should go through with it.
Oh, that's silly. Now, you just leave everything to me, see? And you want to get in pictures, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Well, of course you do. And I'm just the guy who can do it, too.
But what makes you think Mr. Bergen will give me a part in his new picture?
Well, just confidentially, you see, I heard him talking with Charles Rogers about a girl for the leading part.
But do you think I'm good enough?
Well, of course you are. Well, the first day I carried your lunchbox to school, I knew you had something.
How could you tell, Charlie?
Well, I could tell by the weight of the box.
Oh, gee, I'm lucky to have you for my agent.
Yeah.
You're so wonderful and so smart.
What'd you say?
You're so wonderful and so smart.
Oh.
Didn't you hear me?
Yeah, I heard, yeah. I can just listen to that stuff all day,
Have you discovered any other stars?
Have I discovered any other stars? Well, now there's Bergen.
Did you help him?
Did I help him? Who ever heard of Bergen until I came along?
But do you think you can do as much for me?
Why, my dear girl, I can do more. You've got talent. Bergen has nothing.
But, Charlie, I'm afraid I'm a little too young.
Oh.
You know I'm only 14.
Only 14, huh? Well, I'll tell you. You tell Bergen you're 14, going on 20, see, now.
Well, I'm afraid he'll ask me if I've had any experience.
Yes, well, of course, that won't do you. You tell him you've done, just sort of casually mention you've done 4 or 5 pictures or something, see?
Oh, gosh, Charlie.
What?
I'm so nervous.
Well, don't be nervous. Just act nonchalant,
Well, how do you act nonchalant?
Well, you just, nonchalant. You just, la-di-da-di-da-di-da. Why don't you try it?
Well, I'll try it. La-di-da-di-da-di-da.
That's it, yeah. Oh, Charlie, am I intruding? No, Bergen. As a matter of fact, we're laying for you. What? I mean, we're looking for you. Looking for me, yes. Well, Bergen? Yes? This is Jane Powell. Oh, I see, yes. Well, how do you do, Jane?
Oh, gosh, it's exciting meeting a great actor like you, Mr. Bergen.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah. Well, what a sweet little girl. Yeah. He always slips on that oil. Yes. And Bergen, she's talented, too. Oh, talented? Uh-huh. Your worries are over. I don't follow you, Charlie. Well, she's just what you want for the lead in your picture. Oh, I see. Oh, so that's it. Yeah. Well, Charlie, why, she's much younger than I am. Yeah, well, who isn't? Well, tell me, Jane, just how old are you?
Oh, well, I'm going on, I'm going on,
She's 18, 18. I see. Oh, 18. She's awfully small for 18. Yeah, well, smoking those black cigars stunted her growth.
Charlie, I didn't.
Oh, didn't you? No. Well, I'm afraid, Jane, that you're just a little bit too young to be my leading lady.
Oh, I don't think so. You're not so old.
No?
Why, your hair hasn't even turned to silver.
No, it hasn't. Oh.
No, it hasn't, has it? It's turned to skin. Well, now...
I just know, Mr. Bergen, if you give me a chance, I'd try awfully hard.
Well, I think you're a very sweet girl, Jane, but the part requires experience, you see, and well, have you been in a picture before?
Oh, well, have I, Charlie?
Oh, yes. 5 or 6.
Oh, yes, I forgot. So 5 or 6.
Oh, as many as that. Oh, there's a mess of them, yeah. Yes, I see. Well, what was the name of your last picture, Jane?
Well, it was, what was the name of that?
Oh, what was it
forgot
now?
What is the name of
Oh, that was the other
what
one,
was
yes.
it?
It was, oh, there's so many of those things. There's just a slew of them. Yes, nonchalant.
Oh, yes.
I don't believe I saw that.
Well, it was a musical. Yes, I believe so.
Well, this picture is a musical.
Yes.
But unfortunately, it requires a girl with an exceptional singing voice.
Well, I sing, Mr. Bergen.
I was afraid you did, yes.
Yes, you said.
Yes. Well, I admire your courage, Jane, anyway.
Well, Mr. Bergen, I really can.
Certainly. Why, she has a voice like a nightingale.
A what?
I mean, she has a voice like a mockingale.
A what?
I don't know what I mean.
What do you know about singing?
I used to be a boy soprano.
Is that so?
Till your voice changed.
All right.
Remember those days, Bergen?
Yeah.
Well, that's a long time.
Never mind. I'm sorry, Jane, but I'm sorry to have to disappoint you about this.
Well, that's a fine thing, Bergen. You're looking for talent, and then you haven't got time to listen to it. You'll regret this. She has charm, beauty, and talent, and the best agent in town.
Who?
Me.
Oh, you. So now I've got to do business with you?
Yeah. Ain't that a mess? I can give you a good price, though, because I know you a little bit.
Yes.
I know you, yes. And how I know you.
Yes. Well, how much will it cost me?
Oh, let's say I'll shave it down to $6,000 a week.
How much?
500.
500?
A fast $6.
A fast $6. I'm afraid it's out of the question, Charlie.
Oh, please, Mr. Bergen.
No.
Won't you give me a chance?
No, I'm sorry.
Please.
It breaks my heart to have that girl grow up to hate you, Bergen.
Oh, please, stop it now.
Oh, please. Just
once.
let me sing one
All
song.
all right, then sing, for goodness sake. that was magnificent.
Thank you.
Oh, that's wonderful. Charlie, I want to talk to you now about that contract.
What contract?
Well, about the $6 a week.
I didn't sign anything. I didn't sign.
Now,
It's too late now.
We're just...
No. Listen, Charlie. No. That was just a teaser.
Wait a minute. I think the studio's calling. Wait a minute.
The phone is ringing.
No, the phone isn't ringing. Now, Charlie,
What?
remember, we're pals, aren't we? Pals.
Don't give me that palsy-walsy stuff. I don't know it, Charlie. Let go of my lapper. Let go.
Time passed in our shopping. We bought lots of things without a second thought. Nowadays, we test every purchase we make in terms of value received. And through the past year, that new standard of values has brought Chase and Sanborn coffee more new friends than any other coffee on the market. Yes, under the strain of shortage, in the search for the best to be had, America turned to Chase and Sanborn coffee for its great big bonus of flavor. And now that there's plenty, nothing else will do. They keep calling for more of the same, because today's Chase and Sanborn is the finest coffee that we've ever made. That's why we say that Chase and Sanborn is a pound of coffee and then some. Because flavor and freshness, the best part of coffee, doesn't show on the scales. You measure those things in your home, in the cup on your table. Do that this week. Ask your grocer for delicious, fresh-flavored Chase and Sanborn coffee.
Bill, has Billy Gaxton prepared his weekly swindle yet?
Well, I suppose so, Edgar. That guy has certainly been connected with some odd enterprises, hasn't he? You know, there aren't any rackets left, are there?
No, that's what you think. You're now looking at the future owner of a used aeroplane in helicopter lot.
Well, Billy Gaxton.
Yes, sir. If I can get a little backing from the right party, we can get on the ground floor of the aviation business. What I need is a man with imagination, a man with vision, a man with foresight.
Hello?
A man with $25,000.
Goodbye.
Well, Victor Moore.
Hey, now, don't go away, Mr. Moore. I have a proposition for you.
Well, I'm not interested in any newfangled schemes. I'm saving my money. In 20 years, I'll have a nice little nest egg.
Yes, but in 20 years, you'll be too old to hatch it.
I think I'd better get along. My draft board worries when I stay away too long.
Now, come on, don't change the subject. Let your money work for you. Now, picture the scene. Two men are standing on a street corner, understand? One made proper investments, and he's a prosperous and he's well-dressed. The other one didn't invest, and he's a broken-down, shabby bum without a dime in his pocket. Is that clear?
Yeah, but who's the well-dressed man standing next to you?
Oh, come on now. You're dismissing aviation too lightly. Now, I don't like to say this, Mr. Moore, but I think you come from a very unpatriotic family.
Now, that's not the truth. My uncle Slipshod Moore is one of the greatest patriots of our day, including the Knights.
Well, that I don't believe.
Well, it's true. Just as soon as he heard they were lifting the dim out, he went right out and got it lit up.
Poor uncle could never find a bottle in the dark, huh? But, say, if you don't want to make a cash investment, maybe you'd like to become one of my test pilots.
Oh, now you're talking. I've always wanted to be an aviator. Zooming through the clouds, banking and spinning, turning and dipping.
Fine. Now to be a pilot.
Thousands of feet in the air, flying blind. K225 coming in, ceiling 0, send up a flare, Victor calling Adolf.
Now, please, just a minute. Now, wait. Just
coming in on a wing and a prayer.
Wait a minute, here.
0's at 5 o'clock, Victor calling Adolf. Victor calling Adolf.
Stop it, will you? Stop it, do you hear?
Don't you want to hear what Victor's calling Adolf?
That's enough. Now, you're getting ahead of yourself. Now, in order to be a flyer, you know, you've got to be in tip-top condition. Are you following the government's health plan, which says every man should have his basic 7?
Oh, I got my basic 7.
Oh, so I see. 7 hairs, 7 teeth, and 7 chins.
Oh,
Yes.
thanks, Oodles. I'm sure I'll make a great pilot.
Well, anyway, I see you came here all prepared to fly.
Hmm?
But aren't you wearing your parachute a little low?
Hmm? That's not a parachute.
No?
That's me.
Oh. But come now. Now let's say we're 20,000 feet in a plane, and suddenly something goes wrong. Oil is starting to ooze out of the motor. But it's nothing to worry about. I'm not afraid of ooze.
I'm not afraid of ooze either.
Come on now, that's the spirit. Now, as you pull out of the dive, you glance at your watch. What does it say?
Let's see.
Yeah.
2:98.
Yeah, 2:98. There's no such time.
It says so right here in the tag. Schwab's Drugstore, 2:98.
Oh, 2:98. All right. Well, you'd better wind it.
Okay.
What in the world is that?
It's a railroad watch.
Well, we aviators don't tell time that way.
Oh, how do we aviators tell time?
Well, to a pilot, it's never 12 o'clock.
Huh?
It's 1200 o'clock.
Oh.
And when it's 1 o'clock, it's 1300 o'clock.
Yeah?
And so on.
1300 o'clock.
Yeah. Now,
Must be
let's
getting late.
let's say we're in a blinding storm.
Yeah.
You're at the controls.
Oh.
And suddenly, you look at your watch.
Yeah?
It's 1489 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's 1490. It's 1491.
Yeah.
And then do you know what happens at 1492?
Yeah, Columbus discovers America.
Come on, you're hopeless. Now, if your watch said 200 o'clock, what would it be? Daytime or nighttime?
It'd be nighttime.
Right. How did you know?
Oh, it's got to be nighttime. That's the time my grandma gets home from the Palladium. Yeah, well, I'll be right back.
Hey, where you going?
I'm going to get a 4-year-old boy.
Here's an observation about these times that's well worth remembering.
You know, during wartime food shortages, your family's diet may need extra vitamins, minerals.
Well, in that case, give them STAMS, S-T-A-M-S. STAMS multivitamin and mineral tablets. STAMS is the amazing new tablet invention which actually gives you 8 vitamins and 9 minerals, 17 in all. Think of it. STAMS give you vitamins A, B1, B2, C, and D, plus 3 additional B-complex vitamins and 9 minerals. Just read the label.
Stams must cost plenty.
No, ma'am. STAMS cost only 49 cents a package. Yet, STAMS take the place of all less potent vitamin preparations. They're based on principles approved by an official doctor's committee. 3 STAMS meet all U.S. government minimum vitamin requirements for vitamins A, B1, B2, C, and D. Full potency guaranteed or money back. So remember, if your family's not up to par because their diet lacks vitamins and minerals, nature can give them more pep with STAMS. Sold through drugstores by Standard Brands Incorporated. Ask your druggist for STAMS.
When songwriters Johnny Mercer and Harold Arlen put their heads together, they generally come up with a hit tune. And one of their latest is I've Got a Lot in Common with You. And here are the Pied Pipers to sing it. Hit your pitch, Pipers.
You're lonesome, I'm stranded. You're truthful, I'm candid. And we're both left-handed. I seem to have a lot in common with you. You slay me.
Weep for you.
You vex me.
Weep for you.
But I can't ignore you. We seem to have a lot in common, we do. Two noble souls designed above. Two silly characters in love. You're average, I'm so-so. Not tutu or roso. Thank heavens we no soul, lonesome, stranded, truthful, candid, silly or sappy, long as we're happy. I got a lot in common with you. Tender, tasty, pale and pasty, people will find us as fate designed us. I got a lot in common with you.
Charlie, are you going to introduce our guest, or am I?
I'll do it, Bergen. I'll do it. All right. I'll give him a big build-up, too. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the world's greatest liar, Bob Burns.
Oh, now, Charlie, you've got me all wrong. You're Bergen up the wrong tree. Listen, I'm the Arkansas Traveler. Haven't you heard my show?
Yes, I have. I guess that explains the traveling, huh?
Well, now, it's kind of embarrassing, Charlie, that you think of me as a prevaricator, because lying is the very thing I come over here to talk to you about.
Yeah, you mean you got a whopper for us, huh?
No, I haven't, Charlie. You know, I put that kind of thing behind me. I'm sticking to the truth.
No.
From now on, I'm going to be known as Honest Bob.
Well, you're going to be awfully dull, Bob, awfully dull.
Charlie, you know it ain't necessary to resort to that kind of thing. Why, truth is something very precious.
Yeah, well, that's why I use as little of it as possible.
But George Washington never told a lie.
Well, what could the poor kid do? They found his fingerprints on the hatchet. You know, if you're such a lover of the truth, Bob, how come you got such a reputation then?
Well, Charlie, things just grow so fast down in Arkansas, it just naturally sounds like I'm exaggerating when I tell about it.
Oh, yes. Well, what do you mean, so fast?
Well, the pumpkin vines grow so fast down there, they have to put roller skates under the little pumpkins to keep the vines from dragging them to death.
Would you mind skimming that down a little, just a wee mite?
Yeah. If things grow that fast, Bob, you must have tall trees out in that part of the country, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Them trees would be as tall as the ones they got in California if it wasn't for the dry spells.
Well, we have dry spells here, too. I know a river near Pomona where the water is so low that the fish get hay fever. Oh, now.
Well, what causes these dry spells, Bob? I suppose it's the lack of rain.
No, Edgar, it's the wind we have down there. I tell you, there's some awful big winds come out of Arkansas.
You can say that again, yes. How hard does it blow?
Well, the wind blows so hard down there, it's just pretty near impossible to exaggerate it.
Oh, that's a pity, ain't it? Well, you just keep talking. You'll run into something, I'm sure.
Well, I'm telling you, I'll never forget one day there if I live 1,000 years. The wind blowed so hard, I declare I felt so sorry for my chickens. You know, the wind blew so hard that day that one of my old hens laid the same egg 3 times.
Well, that must make it practically impossible to do any farming.
Well, of course, I don't depend on my crops, Edgar. I'm a pig farmer.
Oh, I see, a pig farmer.
Mm-hmm.
Can you stand to have those nasty little things around?
Oh, Charlie, my hogs are all pedigreed hogs. You know, I haven't got a hog on my place that didn't come from a better family than I did.
I didn't say anything, Bergen.
No, well, you better not.
Why, I keep one of my pigs right in my house.
Right in the house?
Well, of course, I don't let him run helter-skelter around the parlor. I keep him in the kitchen. He stays right underneath the kitchen sink all the time. We empty our garbage in him. Why, it's the truth. I got this pig trained so that every time I step on his front foot, his mouth flies open.
Mr. Burns, you should be ashamed of yourself talking like that. with meat rationing what it is now.
What do you mean?
Why, you've got a corner on the bologna market, you know that.
Well, I'm awful sorry you feel that way, Charlie. You kind of hurt me, boy.
No.
I figured out if you'd be a good little boy, I was going to tell you about my cousin Hoppy. But now I guess I won't tell you.
Oh. Well, life is so full of those little disappointments. That's the littlest one I ever had.
Well, my cousin Hoppy, that was my jumping cousin.
Yeah. All right. How far did he jump?
Well, you know how wide the Arkansas River is?
About half as wide as you're going to say.
Well, that river... You ain't nice to me at all today, Charlie. That river's 2 miles wide down there at Van Buren. Hoppy jumped it just like it was a fish pond.
Yeah? 2 miles, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Was that from a running or a stand and start?
Oh, well, he took a run and start. He went back 5 miles to get up some speed. He come charging at that river like a mad bull, and he made it on the other side.
That's ridiculous.
Well, the only trouble was he landed so hard he sunk up to his knees with solid rock.
A little of you goes a long way, you know? That's pretty good. Did I ever tell you about the time I jumped the Mississippi River? From
No.
Stand and start. I landed in solid rock and went up to my ankles, you see.
Well, that ain't so much. You just got through telling you my cousin went up to his knees.
Well, I forgot to tell you, I went in head first.
Charlie, just to be ornery, I'm going to believe that.
Oh, no. Well, that's what I call mean, a contemptible trick, that's what it is. You know, I just can't get anywhere with this guy, Bergen. You can't? No. Charlie, I know somebody should meet Mr. Burns. You mean, Marty? Yeah. I'll get him. Oh, Mortimer!
Down in Arkansas.
Why, Mortimer Snerd.
Hello, Mr. Bergen.
This is Bob Burns.
What'd you say?
I say Bob Burns.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. That's his name.
Oh, great.
Yes. How can you be so stupid?
Well, I specialize.
Oh, you specialize.
See, I'm sure glad to meet you, Mortimer. You know, you're my kind of folks.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of gruesome, ain't I?
Well, you know, I think you ought to get along fine with me. How'd you like to get a job on my farm?
Well, sure.
What would you do, Bob?
Well, I'd give him one of the most important jobs on the farm.
Oh, that's fine.
Milk and chickens?
No.
No, Mortimer. I'll tell you, I'm going to make you a scarecrow. You know, you'd be perfect for that job.
Oh, I don't know. May not be perfect at first, but I'd study hard.
Well, if you get real good at it, I'll make you head scarecrow.
Gee, Ricky Dicky, I always wanted to be an executive.
Yeah. Well, of course, I was only fooling, Mortimer.
Yeah.
You know, I'd bet you'd make a good farmer.
Yeah. I feel right at home at the end of the plow.
Well, that's what I thought, Mortimer, but I can't figure out which end.
I ain't particular.
Well, while Bob Burns, Charlie, and Mortimer husk the rest of the corn crop, I bring you a report on next week's CNS meeting, which will take place same time as always. Charlie and Edgar are going to roll out the red carpet to welcome a great lady of the theater, one of the finest comedians we know, Miss Mary Boland. Of course, all the regulars will be in attendance. That means Ray Noble, Victor Moore, William Gaxton, the Pied Pipers, Charlie, Mortimer, and Edgar. This week, when you're buying coffee, think of us and ask for Chase and Sanborn. Coffee made to serve in times like these. Bob Burns appeared on this program through the courtesy of Lifebuoy. Jane Powell is under contract to Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer Pictures. This is Bill Goodwin saying goodnight from Hollywood's Radio City.
The fame of Chase and Sanborn coffee at the new high flavor level keeps growing by leaps and bounds. In the past year, more people changed to this delicious blend than to any other coffee on the market. That is speaking of individual purchasers who prefer Chase and Sanborn in their homes. Besides that, and this has been true for a long, long time, in the hotel and restaurant field, Chase and Sanborn are the leading coffee roasters. Just take a moment to apply that information to your own coffee problem. It can mean a greater abundance of deep-down, satisfying flavor in every cup of coffee you drink. Because all these millions of people, including the proprietors of fine eating establishments, buy their coffee for flavor, just as you do. And they buy Chase and Sanborn. Enjoy the richest, most flavorful blend Chase and Sanborn have ever made. Ask your grocer for Chase and Sanborn coffee.
This program has come to you from Hollywood. This is the National Broadcasting Company.
KFI Los Angeles.
That was The Charlie McCarthy Show with Charlie the Movie Agent, starring Edgar Bergen and Charlie McCarthy with guests Bob Burns and Jane Powell, as originally heard on November the 7th, 1943. A programming reminder for our old-time Radio USA station, our Sherlock Holmes All-Day Marathon is making a comeback on April 26th. Starting bright and early at 6 a.m. Eastern, you can spend the entire day solving mysteries with the world's greatest detective, Sherlock Holmes. Get ready to wander the foggy streets of London from the comfort of your couch as we bring you classic episodes featuring legendary voices like Basil Rathbone, Tom Conway, Sir John Gielgud, Orson Welles, and more. Whether you're a longtime fan or just discovering these timeless adventures, you won't want to miss iconic tales like The Hound of the Baskervilles and A Scandal in Bohemia. So, mark your calendars, set a reminder, and get ready for a thrilling day of intrigue and deduction. Tune in only on Old Time Radio USA, where classic radio plays 24/7, anytime, anywhere. And that concludes this week's edition of Classic Radio Rewind. You can head over to the WOTR Radio Network website or mobile app to continue listening to more of your old-time radio favorites. Not only do we have Old Time Radio USA, but our Suspense radio stream, along with our Crime Time radio stream and our latest Nightmare radio stream. Join us next time as we hear from the adventures of Philip Marlowe and Boston Blackie. And until then, for Classic Radio Rewind and the WOTR Radio Network, this is Barry Slinker saying goodbye for now.
Classic Radio Rewind is a production of the WOTR Radio Network. For more Classic Radio Rewind, and to listen to any of the WOTR Radio Network stations, go to www.wotrradionetwork.com.